Hey, this is Shambhu from Best Prepaid Cell Phone Plans, and today we'll take a look at the Samsung T404g from Tracfone and Net10 and Straight Talk. And this T404g here is a successor to the T401g phone, which was, and they're both QWERTY keyboard phones, as you can see, with a horizontal QWERTY keyboard. Let me take a quick look at the two keyboards. As you can see, the T404g has 4 rows of slightly rectangular keys, whereas the T401g had 3 rows of these square-shaped keys. And otherwise, so that's a small difference. The main keypad is also slightly different in that there are separate distinct keys here on the T404g, whereas you had this kind of rubberized surface keyboard on the T401g. They both have a camera. The T404g has a 2 megapixel camera, and it also has a music player. One thing, as I mentioned, is that it has a 2 megapixel camera here. And this camera, you can use the OK button to take photographs, but there's also a button here, which I find is really well positioned for taking photographs when you're out, because it kind of basically imitates what a normal digital camera feels like in your hand. As I said, this takes 2 megapixel photos. That's 1600 by 1200 pixels. There are a bunch of settings you can tweak here for the lighting and so forth, and for some special effects. There's also a music player on this phone. One thing that is lacking in this phone is that there's not a direct access to the music player itself, so you do have to navigate to it, and then once you're there, you can start playing your songs. You need an adapter for your microphone, your earphone, in order to fit into the Samsung jack over there, but they're found easily on Amazon and other sites. SD card, the micro SD card, is not accessible from the side. You have to open up the back, and it's actually a little bit difficult to do that. That's kind of a pain. You can store your photos and music on the SD card, and to transfer it out, I suppose you can use a cable, or you can transfer them out via Bluetooth. You can, of course, also extract the SD card and stick it in an SD adapter and put it in a card reader or into your laptop or computer. However, because the back is somewhat difficult to do that, it's easier to do it via Bluetooth or via cable. This phone, it comes with, I believe, one game, which is called Luxor Quest. It also has the ability to run apps. As you can see, I've downloaded the Google Maps application from Google's website. And you can download other Java-based apps. So this is a pretty good phone. It has the triple minutes feature if you get the Tracfone version, where if you buy an airtime card, you get triple the number of minutes on the airtime card. Otherwise, it seems that it also has web access. You can surf the web, check out Facebook and so forth. It's not particularly fast, but it does seem to load all the sites. If there's some buzzing because I'm surfing the net, I apologize for that sound. As you can see, you have access to sites like Facebook, and if you go to this link, you have further access to your public email sites like Yahoo, Gmail, AOL, even Twitter, I guess, and MySpace. Okay, and the text is a little bit hard to read on when you're surfing the web, but luckily you can use the navigation keys to go up and down the links in the text, and then press the OK button to surf to that link, which is one advantage over a touchscreen where you kind of have to poke around to see if you've selected the right link. One sort of minor thing I wanted to mention about this phone was that you can have the number keys, the keys on the number keypad, give a voice confirmation of which button you're pressing. So you can have it say
6,
the
5,
number
2,
of that you're dialing for a thing, and
1,
it's kind
2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 5.
so that's kind of something you can play around with. Anyway, as I said, it's a pretty good phone, and available from both Tracfone and Net10, and also I believe Straight Talk. So for more information, please take a look at my review on my site. Thanks.